just kind of a background. I was always a three-sport athlete. I grew up in South Florida in Jupiter. I played basketball, soccer, football, and I didn't actually end up picking up lacrosse until eighth grade. So our football coach came into the locker room, dropped some sticks on the ground, and said, "You guys are going to play this in the off season." And when I first picked it up, we maybe had one or two guys on the team that had ever played before. So they're teaching you how to cradle the stick and just all the wrong ways of playing. But it was a lot of fun. And I think that year we probably did 80% of our practices were like a modified Oklahoma drill, where it's like they throw the lacrosse ball out and you guys just run into each other as hard as you can. So it was really a good intro to the sport, and I really enjoyed it. And then I was fortunate to have some really good coaches after that. I was asked to leave from that school actually, and that got me into the public high school there. And we had some amazing coaches that had just graduated from Duke, won a national championship there, and then I ended up playing travel ball and had a really amazing guy Andrew Bolger, who ended up being like a second dad. Um, and that coaching led me to commit to play Division I lacrosse up at St. John's in Queens, New York. And while I was up there, I had this idea for a better lacrosse ball. All lacrosse balls were the same. We wanted to make a better one. And that was really what launched Signature Lacrosse and the whole idea.
So when you say better lacrosse ball, I feel like I played lacrosse all throughout high school, and I don't know if I could answer like what makes a better lacrosse ball rather than your generic one that's on the field.
So that was kind of the whole idea. So I was actually stretching in high school. A ball ricocheted off the post, and I had played a lot of golf living in South Florida, and there was always different levels of a golf ball. And so there's like a premium golf ball, and then like a regular golf ball, and then like the practice balls that you hit at the range. And when the ball ricocheted off the post and I picked it up, it was like, man, all these lacrosse balls are the same, and they don't last more than like 2 weeks before they get hard and they become shiners or greasers or drill killers, you probably called them in high school. So um, yeah, making the ball last twice as long so you get more out of every rep. And then in doing that, we stumbled upon the fact that like in order to do that, you had to lower the compression deflection, which is essentially the amount of force in pounds it takes to compress a ball down to 25% of its height. So it's really like the hardness of the ball. So if you imagine like, your buddy right next to you punching you as hard as he can in the arm. And if he punches you with his full fist, there's a larger surface area on impact. So there's less pounds per square inch of force transferred, so it doesn't hurt as bad. But if he punches you with his knuckle, you're going to get a dead arm because all that force is coming into that one point on your arm. So by lowering the CD of the ball, the compression deflection, it actually made the balls softer. So on impact, there's a larger surface area, less pounds per square inch of force transferred, actually makes the ball safer as well. So we weren't trying to make it safer, but it was like a huge win when it just so happened to become safer.